Woo! What a day. Welcome everybody. I am I guess I got to stay up until the monthly close now. It's I was hoping to have a nice quiet evening because I've already done two trading rooms today with the crew. We had we had a good midday pump price action call, a little bonus one, and then of course we had the evening call. And on both occasions, just after I finished those calls, we get like tons of volume coming in afterwards. I did not even know until I had alerts at the daily being hit and a bunch of notifications going, Luke, stream. So yeah, here I am. Welcome everyone. Oops, I've just moved that, which I shouldn't have done. So yeah, how is everybody doing? Anthony PAP always in the house. Moonshadow, Zatoshi, Hugo, Hot Doggin, Denario, Joe. Joe, get in the Casper VIP voice channel. It's fun. I need to hang out a bit more in there. I know Jay's obviously part of the crew in Taurus, and I need to I definitely need to hang out a bit more over in Jay's Discord. It seems like good fun. So yeah, I might do that. Maybe on a stream sometime I will do something like that. All right. So Senti's here. Sorry, Senti. I know you were in the voice channel on our Discord, and I've got in the way. Luxury's here. Welcome, welcome. If anyone wants to join, I can set up a Zoom call. We can have a look at some stuff. And yeah, I did have a message the other day. Basically, that chat box is this chat box like really in people's way and annoying, and also is my head really annoying in people's way? Do I need to move myself like over here? Is that better? And do I need to move like this chat box over here? I don't know. Whatever side is best. P's here as well. Cool. We've got James Rand is in a trapped long. How can you be in a trapped long after today? This is yeah, kind of crazy. I'm just gonna move myself back over here. This is what we're all used to. I just had a couple of comments on one of the videos being like, "Oh, look, you should really consider moving your head to the other side of the screen so you can see more price action." But anyway, I will keep myself here. My head is well annoying. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I generally am well annoying. Anyway, let's have a look. What do we have in here? Yeah, if anyone wants to join on a voice chat or anything like that, if anyone would like to join in on the stream, Luxury Senti, anyone else who feels like it, I mean, I can set up a call and we can just talk nonsense, which is what we usually do. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep talking nonsense, and we will talk more nonsense together. I need to make sure all of this is loaded up. Last time I looked at the charts was all the way over here. Where is all this volume coming from? This was when I was doing the crew call earlier. There we go. All right, we're here. We have found the start of the price action. Cool. I need to bring back up the chat. Where's the chat gone? Oh my god. There it is. You don't have 43,800 monthly on the chart. I will do. I will do. I think I hit a load of levels again when I'm doing like this is like the third different call I've done on price action plus a video today. I've done two videos. No, I've done one video, two trading rooms, and now this. So after doing all of that, like my chart becomes such a mess that it's really, yeah, it's very, very messy. So um you know what, I'm not 43,800 monthly. I'm not actually that interested in it because the daily level's basically there, right? Okay, so this is the same thing. I'm looking at this as the closest untapped daily, and then of course we've got this daily up here. So now that that has been hit, we just shift that up to there. Yeah, the monthly. I'll add the monthly on there. I may as well. Um, it's a monthly OB, so I mean we're aware that there's big resistance between here and the yearly level. Anything else? It's so close to this weekly though we've been talking about and has been doing stuff. It's there. It's there. It's on the chart. I'll keep it. But like realistically, not massively important. I don't think. Zatoshi is feeling bullish. Yes. Hot dogging, more upside, lots of resistance right here. Yeah, we've come through tons of resistance already. So every time, and this is like basically what we were saying this morning. I can't believe we were here. Like at that point, that's when I started to get really bullish. Like literally there. I took, I mean, in that long, and it's amazing. Um, so we're up like 20% from last night. For such a good trade, and then it was at this point where we just ran it below VWAP earlier on today that I started to just really kind of feel like, okay, this is looking kind of squeezy. This is what we were hoping to see. And I mean that trade was what 37. I'll find the screenshot. I'll have to take it again, but yeah, I'm basically long from here. Um, very happy, and this was all part of the plan. Like literally, that's all it was. Just trade the plan, and yeah, amazing. Really, really amazing day. Like short from here, long from here, and yeah, crazy. And this is the other thing I've been saying as well. Like we've come through some really important levels of resistance, but on each occasion, it's just I haven't felt confident to take a proper short position. I am hedged, and I did take a small short here, um, but yeah, other than that, just holding this long, and yeah, wow. Um, we need Senti to spit some dirty words so we can get demonized. Yeah. Okay. Mr. Brownbag. Yeah. I think this is the thing. Like, obviously, there's a lot of like really kind of awful things going on in the world at the moment. And I'm not going to comment on that during a live stream about trading. I'm not going to go all kind of political and um, start expressing my opinion. Like I think it's very obvious what's going on in the world. But this is just a really good example that the markets just do not care. Like this is why like all the time you do not need to trade the news. And although the sentiment in the world has been so bearish recently, the markets do not give a shit for that. Okay, this is what we're basically the game we're playing is basically like capitalism in like its purest form, right? So what is that is like if there's an opportunity for the people with the money here to exploit the general population and to make some money, knowing that everyone is bearish and knowing that people are probably short, people think the world's going to collapse and we're going to get another COVID crash, we're going to get another Black Swan event. What are you going to do? You're just going to run it the other way. It's just the reality of it, and this is why the news is just such a misleading thing when you're trading because it doesn't work. Like you just trade the charts, and this is all we've been trading. I mean, we said, and I said on the update this morning, like the most bullish scenario we have is to come down, test that daily, and then get a move higher. And it's exactly what we've had. And it's just, yeah, it's kind of crazy, like how well this works. Um, to the point where like I don't even know, like I yeah, a little bit speechless by this whole move, and it doesn't even feel like I'm not euphoric. I'm just like, well, yeah, it's just doing what we thought it would do. Um, yeah, and that's the other thing. Yeah, S&P is, so we've had this inverse correlation today, and this has been going on the whole day. So, oops, oh, where are we? Um, so the SPX, okay, didn't really do much today, right? Okay, it's closed. It closed down very slightly on the day. Obviously, we're getting a bit of a move higher now on the SPX, and I do think that this goes higher overnight. I do think that overall all markets are looking pretty good at the moment. Like if you watch the update this morning, like again, everyone was super bearish. We had this move down last night. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, we're going to crash, we're going to crash." And no, it's just a back test of support, and we're probably going to higher prices. And you just trade the chart, and that's all you need to do. And yeah, I don't know what to say. I've repeated this so many times today, but yeah, we had this inverse correlation, this weird inverse correlation with Bitcoin, where SPX would move down and Bitcoin would move up, and then the SPX would bounce and Bitcoin would keep moving up. And then the SPX would move down and Bitcoin would keep moving up. And then it would bounce and then it would keep moving up. And it's just all it's been doing today is like, so not, well, yeah. I don't know what to say. I've repeated everything so many times and it's just playing out. Someone asked me some questions because I don't really know what to say. Um, let's go on to 5 minute chart. We can have a look. Check out the BTC ruble chart. Yeah, like we don't even have like imbalances at the highs. Really, it's just been an amazing short squeeze. Such a good short squeeze. You're not getting tons of trap traders. I mean, this is where your volume is at this 43k region. So this is where we're looking for this bounce. Um, yeah. ETH BTC, yes. ETH BTC does look really interesting. I'd imagine. I haven't looked at this since I did the call this evening. I would imagine it's had a pullback and is probably right at that support line. Yes. So we have just taken out those lows on ETH BTC. So we hit that weekly level. We've taken out these lows. ETH looks really good. I do believe that ETH, yeah, it's looking quite nice here. So the next level really as resistance here on Ethereum is 3060 if this chart is up to date. I'm going to shift that weekly to that weekly. And I'm also going to mark this one on the chart. I haven't traded altcoins for a while, so my levels are not going to be the cleanest right now. That monthly is kind of cool. Quick update on all of my charts. Now that stuff starts to look good again. Yeah. Yeah, so if we do get that bounce on the BTC pair, and if Bitcoin starts to put in a bit of a range, then you've got some resistance up here. But ultimately, yeah, I think Ethereum's looking really good. The other thing as well, Luna. Luna is just, yeah. Oh, I'm so happy with Luna as well. I did sell some today, but I'm so happy with Luna. I can't believe we're up 15% in a day. Oh, crazy stuff. Okay. What else do we have? So yeah, James, I did just mention that. So we don't have many trap longs. Not what I'm seeing anyway. On here. So up at the top, it's very thin. The candle. You've obviously got just yeah, nothing there. It was way too fast really to trap anyone. I think at this stage, more selling, right? This is looking like more selling. You've got some long positions here which are probably defending. Let's bring on the CVD. This does not look. The delta's already back down at the base of where the pump started, so you're still getting people trying to short this. Like, longs are closing out. Open interest obviously has fallen off a cliff. This has been a huge short squeeze. Yeah, I don't know. It's yeah, it still looks like this could. I don't think we're gonna that's gonna be a very difficult high to take out at this point. But I don't think we're looking at like that being over. Put in a range up here and see how things go. This is how it's been going like the whole day. It's like every time we come up to resistance, it's just we look at the chart and we look at the order flow, and there is no reason to short it. And I've repeated that like how many times today? It's just like yes, we're at technical resistance, but it's very similar to when I did the stream on Friday night and we were looking at Luna, and yeah, we were looking at the Luna chart, and it just yes, technical resistance, but to actually short, and when you were looking at the order flow and you were looking at who was actually buying and selling, there was no reason to take a short there. It was just too high risk, and I think it's been a very similar situation today, which is why I am like really really cautious on this still. Like I did, yeah, I got that hedged kind of short position because I don't want to take any more profit on the long, but wow. So yeah, I think I just answered that as well. Hot dog in. I've yeah had to look at open interest. What's going on with the current move? I think that's it. Senti, look at FTX underwater. I'm I'm just using Exo desktop here, so I won't be able to. But I'm guessing because FTX did have those big sell walls earlier that we came straight through. Would that be part of this? Is that what we're looking at? I can throw the footprint on here as well. Not really got any major imbalances up at those guys either. Okay. Emmanuel, will we see a retracement soon? Yes. Obviously, there's going to be a retracement soon, but I don't know like how soon. There's soon is very subjective. Soon could be in a few days. I Yeah, there are levels above us still, right? Okay, we've got the yearly level. This chart is getting messy now. I've thrown too many levels on there today. It is too much of a mess. That clearly is not the weekly open. This is all old stuff that has somehow found its way back onto my chart. Ugh. Don't need that alert anymore, clearly. Okay. And yeah, monthly closing in 20 minutes. Everyone smash up the likes as well. Come on, let's get this up to like way more than 28 likes. Let's get this up to at least like 60. That'd be great. And let's zoom out and we'll have a look at the monthly. That was hello head and shoulders idea that randomly looked out on one of the streams. Gala monthly. Yeah, does anyone want me to look at some random stuff? I don't know. It's like it's too late in the day. I don't need to go to bed. I'm gonna stay here for the close though. Ah, predictions for the monthly then. Yeah, how far are we down from this? Yeah. The Nero, yeah. He's shilling CRO again. Ah. And the game we're playing is inside monthly candle PA and add trendline connecting the highs on monthly quarterly close. Looks like a massive pennant without the wicks. Huh? For this month and last month's highs, the game we're playing is inside monthly candle price action and add trendline connecting the highs on monthly quarterly close. Looks like a massive pennant without the wicks. Let me have a look at that. I need to try and add the trend line connecting the highs on the monthly quarterly close. So the quarterly. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at here. You've got. Right, are you extending that? Is this what we're looking at? I'd imagine this is the one. This was, yeah, December. Yeah. I'm going to stick with that. I reckon that's what we're talking about here. Exactly. Cool. All right. We've had confirmation from Farhan that this is what he is looking at. Actually, I like that. I do like that. If we do extend this left, just out of interest, I want to see how, if there's anything historically that comes from here. Because we're just taking this from the... Oh, okay. I mean, this is random line theory. It's like you can make it fit anything. But yeah, I mean, for some crazy reason, it actually seems to like line up with stuff. So, okay. I will keep that there as an idea. Thank you for sharing that. I could just change the angle of that slightly. I mean, that's the first, but that's the high. And then this one, whatever. It's how do you tell? Bro, I'm not smashing that like, keeping you only to ourselves. No, you gotta smash the likes. We need to get more viewers in here. The more viewers, the more like energy I have. See, we're only at 83 viewers, and I am tired. Whereas I'm sure if we had 100 viewers, I would have some energy and I would be a bit more interesting, maybe. I do quite like this idea though. We'll have to see, obviously, if that continues, but we got that same kind of thing going on. You draw that roughly from here, and you draw that roughly from here. It's a similar kind of thing, which could actually lead us back down to the next monthly level. When you do look at this, there's so many lines on my chart. Go away. Let's clean them up to just the dailies. And if we're looking at this as a big range, oops, okay. Do we find that monthly around 0.5? Yes. Okay, cool. Quarterly close as well. Pennant formation excluding wicks body closure. See, the thing is, how would you trade that? I know what you mean. Like it's yeah, it's there, but you can't trade that. I'm not gonna wait for a quarter to finish to trade. Miss Brownberg, look at BTC TA channel log trend resistance. Let me find that again on here. Brownberg, there we go. Yeah, but we're through that, right? I would pull this up on the screen, but I'm using XO. But yeah. Okay, cool. Let me see if I've actually got... I can bring up the internet. I need to go on to this. There it is. And then I need to go on to this. So that's what you were saying. I mean, I'm not really seeing what the significance of that is anymore, because we've already come through it. It is there. I mean, it's kind of being chopped through a little bit now. So yeah, thank you. Everything's moving everywhere. Do I have a P? I'm gonna be alright. London session's at 10 a.m. tomorrow, so I'll be okay. I will survive the night. It'll be alright. We'll get the daily close done. We'll get this monthly close out of the way, and then we'll wrap it up. So we've got a few more minutes remaining. Do I have an opinion on the BTC dominance chart? I'm so tired. I'm forgetting the questions that I'm reading and I need to answer. Well, that looks like a pretty good as well. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not reading too much into the dominance chart here. It's been a nice range. Of course, you're up here, but does it really follow TA that much? I'm not sure. I'll trade each asset on merit, and at the moment, yeah, Bitcoin. I like the idea of Bitcoin going on a bit of a run. I think that's a nice idea. Would have to be aware when it comes up to like this 44.6, 45% region, if we can get a continued move up on Bitcoin. But again, I think we're going to see the alts bounce back again once we get a range on Bitcoin here. So yeah. Is 41.8 a good place to compound long? I wouldn't compound any positions as a long trade at the moment, not unless we got a deep retrace. I just do not compound in general until you've put in a range and you get some confidence, like the point in which you could compound along. Like the problem is, okay, you have a pump and then you put in a range for ages and you could go like, oh cool, I'll compound long, I'll compound long, I'll compound long, and suddenly your long gets into danger. So even if you've got a long position that you caught from the lows, if you're trying to compound that straight away, it's really, really dangerous, because what happens, yeah, is okay, you go, oh cool, we've got a retrace, and maybe you buy a bit more here. That puts your average entry to here. You're like, oh okay, we're still in an uptrend, so I'm going to then buy like this one here, and then suddenly your average entry is here, and then you place a stop loss at break even, you get stopped out and you miss the trade, and then it runs off without you again. And I just don't like compounding unless there's a lot of time spent between the initial position, you're holding it, you've had enough chance for it to settle, you know where your invalidation is off of this. Because if we were going to get a move down and say, yeah, we could do this, you compound along, maybe let's say you're here, that puts your average entry to here. What if you make a lower high and you come down and compound it again, and you do that, and then you do this and you stop yourself out, and actually it's still really bullish and it just continues? It's just a dangerous game. Like just set up another account if you don't have it. Take another trade. Like you could certainly trade like a range here, but if you've got a good position, don't waste it by compounding it into the danger zone. That's what I tend to do anyway. I hate compounding. It's a surefire way to just lose your trade. And just keep your trade and do a new one. And if you need to set up a new account, join us on Bybit. We'll do the usual. If you do need a new account and you want to take multiple trades, toroscrypto.com is right there. And if you do go on to toroscrypto.com, then you will see on the homepage 10% off of fees plus up to $4,800 in bonuses. You can click through that link and you can set up a new account on Bybit, and that is the best exchange that we all trade on. And you can also click on it down here as well. So yes, please do check out toroscrypto.com, and that is where you can get all of those kind of things. Yeah, enough of that. Yeah, should we have a look at Luna? I'm so happy with Luna. I'm so happy with this. Where is it? 25% up. I did sell some spot, but that's okay. What a chart. Yeah, highest ever monthly close on Luna. Can I have a look at Theta? Yes, sure. Oh, up 20% on the day and still really, really down overall. Theta. See, for me, I think it's still a case of wanting to see it change market structure before I'd start to look for longs, but like it looks good, right? Or well, goodish. Let me just take this stuff off. I don't know if you could draw like some kind of wedge. Maybe not. No, I don't like that. More of a channel, maybe. Either way, like break through that resistance and you're looking good. High time frame levels are. So you're in this weekly order block and you've just like basically tapped the top of this. Nothing there. I'm not going to draw all these levels on. I'd need to chart this properly. Point of control of this uptrend. Yeah, I mean, it's a really nice, really, really nice move up that it's had today. And it was like, it's just a typical like inverse head and shoulders type thing. You kind of have met target resistance on here. You're at it. Okay, you're at the 618, you're at that golden pocket region. You're also at, let's just pull this across. So that was your POC. You're coming up to that value area high region, a little bit of volume around this area. Yeah, not too much to say. Like Luna's super strong and it has been for ages. Something like Theta, I think, is just so beaten up that you just have a really nice reaction. I don't know if there's something, whatever. It's like there's a load of stuff like ICP. It's been crushed, like such a bad downtrend that it's been in, and it's just having a really good reaction today because the whole market is. Solana, another one. Solana I do quite like, so that came into quite a nice level. But yeah, I think a lot of these alts still have a bit more work to do, I think, before we can start talking about any potential like alt season or anything before they become like really tradable for me. Like it's nice. They're all doing this like inverse head and shoulders type of thing, but they pretty much hit target now. You can go to any of these. Where's the 1-to-1 on this? And you can say you're basically there. We got a monthly close coming up. There's your 1-to-1. So yeah, you don't want to be buying this stuff now. That move's done. So you've had your inverse head and shoulders. You've done the 1-to-1. Yeah, fine. That's the move kind of finished. Anyway, that is the daily close, the monthly close. That is kind of bullish. We've basically, yeah, you're in the process of like some insane. Of course, it's very early days, but you've got like a big old potential engulfing candle going on here. It's too early to call it anything. Um, Another like inside month type thing. You just spent the whole month within there. I think it's kind of neutral, right? The actual monthly close is fairly neutral. There's nothing amazing. It's not like we're gonna go moon forever. I think you'd have to really reclaim like 47, 46, 47 to look really bullish again. But it's a very, very good monthly close, especially considering that yesterday uh, we were red. Like the month was red yesterday. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. That's a pretty serious move up. And yeah, this point of control does become quite key now because you've not really got anything underneath that. So again, if we do lose the point of control, we're quite easily going to find ourselves back down like below 40k, I think. So at the moment, you've got to hold 42 or just above or just below. So 42k, 41. We need to put in a range before we know the levels, to be honest. But yeah, hold 42k. It looks like higher. If you start to lose that, I think we're going to go back down below 40 again. And then the next major volume on here. Yeah, we're looking up towards that 46, 47. Flip that, everything starts to look really good. Anyway, I'm really tired and I have been speaking enough today already. So this is, yeah, one video, two trading rooms, one live stream is quite a lot. I also have a lot of videos to record this week because we are starting the ExoCharts series from, well, it's now the beginning of the month, so we are starting the ExoCharts series this month, the ExoCharts Pro series, which is talking about all of this stuff. So yeah, that'll be pretty good. Let's see how the night goes. I mean, I'm obviously not going to trade it. I'm just going to stick in the position that I got. And yeah, I'll catch everyone tomorrow, London Trading Room tomorrow for the crew. And yeah, there will be a public video coming up again soon. So thanks everyone. I'm going to get some sleep. Bye.